Good evening, my dear YouTube viewers. Today we will switch over to the another new subtopic, that is theory building and researchers' values. To understand this, there are the four stages. Number one is selection of the problem or the topic. Second one is determination of content of the conclusion. Third one is identification of facts. Fourth one is assessment of the evidences. One after another we will go in bit in detail. Number one is selection of the problem or the topic. Here the social scientist, out of need, demand and pressure or force or the interest of himself or from the side of the society, he selected a problem and also related information. Example, feministic views. Here it relates to the women related problems inside the family, outside the family, that is domestic arena and economic domain. Second one is Marxist views. Here it reflects on agrarian relations, particularly at rural setup. And also organized and unorganized society, the problems nature vary. And if it is rural society, the workers will be more exploited by the bourgeois or the rich people or landlords. Then the second one is determination of content of conclusion. The social scientist formed an idea what is the nature of reality may be proved or disproved in the theory, but it is always based on the ethical and moral grounds. During the colonial period, the anthropologists said equilibrium status is a natural state of society. Sometimes disturbances has taken place in the society, what we call it as abnormality or pathological conditions. The third one is anomia. At times, out of need, the anthropologists, sociologists and administrators, all three groups put together their effort in order to develop the equilibrium effectively to maintain the social harmony or harmony at society. Once again, we will review the subject matter. Theory building and researchers' value. To understand this, there are the four phases. Number one is selection of the problem. Second is determination of content of conclusion. Third one is identification of the facts. Fourth one is assessment of the evidence. If it is the first one, that is the selection of the problem. The social scientist, out of need, demand, interest by oneself as well as from the force from the society, he used to select a problem and also related information. Example, feministic views. Here we found women related problems inside the family, that is the problems at the domestic arena, and outside the family, that is the economic domain, what type of problems she is facing, being a woman, being as a job holder in organized and unorganized society. And then Marxistic views. Here it is, we can study the agrarian relations at the rural setup, and also we can study the workers' problems from their managers, and also particularly the women related problems. Their payment is less compared with the men, and also sometimes if possible the women harassment is also noticed. And then second type, by this today's lecture is completed. Please go through and do the subscribe. This is Bindu taking leave from the YouTube platform.